Jai Bharat to all students. In today's lecture, our not new topic proportional equivalence. Okay. In last lecture, we have discussed about proportional logic and different types of connection and its truth table. Also, we talk about compound proportional condition. Okay. So in today's lecture, we start with the tautologies, contradiction and contingency, then logical equivalence. Okay, and in next lecture we will discuss about normal form and proportional satisfiability. Okay, so after uh, today or and tomorrow we will complete this chapter. Okay, so first of all, let's start with the revision of last lecture quickly. Okay, so then we will start with the tautology, contradiction and contingency. Okay. Okay, so what do we see until now? Proposition, definition, connection like negation, conjunction and disconjunction like or, then implication, contrapositive and inverse and converse. Okay, implication, if and then, and biconditional, if and only if and only if, and its truth table. Okay, so let's start with quickly revisions. What is proposition? Declarative sentence that is either true or false, not both are possible. Okay, there are compound proposition like negation, it's denoted like this, or you also can write like this. Conjunction and disconjunction, V shape, or implication arrow, and biconditional double, or you can also write like this. So what is negation? If one is true, then its negation is false. The earth is round. It is not the case that earth is round, or the earth is not round. Okay, if earth is not round, then also its negation is earth is round. If it's false, then its negation will be true. Conjunction and I am at home and it's raining, and so both are true, then it will become true. Either one of them are true, then it will become false. Why? Because it's English language like word and. Okay, so what do you mean by and in English language? Like and means if both are possible, then I am at home and it's raining. Both are possible, so that's why I am at home. So then it will become true. If both are true, then it will become true. And what is the disconjunction is or it is denoted by V. So if in English language, what do you mean by or? I am at home or it's raining. Or means one of them are either true or one of them are either false or both are true, then whole statement will become true. So one of them are true, then it also become true because it's or. Okay, I am at home whether it's raining or not, but I am at home, so it will become true. I am not at home whether it's raining or not raining. Okay, so also it will become true. And if both are false, then this statement will become false. Okay, so this is disjunction. Okay, next implication is if P then Q. If P is possible, then I will do it. Okay, so if uh, we want to discuss about if both P are true, then and then will depend on Q. So if P are possible, then it will depend on Q. If P are false, then q will become, sorry, either. Okay, so if I'm at home, p q dinesh, it is raining, then if p I am at home, then it's raining. Okay, so it depend on q. Okay, like example, like if I win election, then I will lower the taxes. Okay, so if you remind with one connection, like one example, then you will understand the truth table and also write about it in exam. Okay, so remember one example with one condition implication, like if I will election, then I will lower the taxes. Okay, okay, in converse, contrapositive, inverse, three parts of conditional, biconditional, if and only if q. Okay, so this is the fair. Next, compounding proposition. Also we will talk about this compound proposition. We write truth table of every position and then we will make compound truth table. Okay, so let's start with our topic, propositional equivalence. First of all, start with the tautology, contradiction and contingency. A tautology is a proposition. It is a one type of proposition which is always true. Okay, which is always true. It will not become false. So one proposition like, and if anything, if we make statement or any truth table, then it will, this statement will become always true. Then these types of compound proposition is called tautology. Okay, like here example is p and negation p, and this is the or. Okay, so p negation p and this is or. Okay, so this will become always true. Why always true? Because when this or will become false when both are false, then false or false will become false. Either it will true, if first statement is true, second true, then it will become true. If first true, second false, then it also will become true. Why? Because it's or. If first function is false or second statement is true, then it will become always true. Here you can see that here p and negation p. So either let's assume p is true, so negation p will become true. So what is the old statement will become true. Why? Because one statement is true. Let's say p is the false statement, so what is the negation all may become true. So if a p and negation and we will start as a or, then this compound statement will become always true, because what is the negation? P. This two statement proposition will not have the same false. Both the proposition are not at the same time will become false. Why? Because one is true, then other will be its negation will become false, and if other first is false, then its negation will become true. But at the same time both are not possible to become false. So overall proposition will not become false, and it always compound these types of proposition is always true. So this is called tautology. And like what is the opposition of tautology is contradiction. Contradiction is a proposition which is always false, always false. Okay, both are opposition, tautology and contradiction. So what is the example of P and negation P? Okay, here it is and. So when this overall statement will become true, when both are true. So that is both are true. It is not possible that P and its negation will become both are true at the same time. So okay, so this will statement will always the false. Okay, so this types of example is called contradiction. And contingency is a proposition which is neither a tautology nor a contradiction. Okay, such as P, it will sometimes it will false, sometimes it will be true. Okay, so it is called contingency. Simple P, you can write anything in the P, like P is a 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, so then it will become 4. If I write 1 plus 2 is equal to 4, this is also a P, but it will false. So it's neither true neither false, then it will become contingency. Like we have seen the like example until now, it's called contingency. Okay, but tautology means always true and contradiction means always false. Okay, here you can see that truth table for P and P or negation P and P or negation Q. Sorry, here or and. So this will always true, this will always false. Okay, so this is the tautology, this is contradiction. Okay, now next topic, logically equivalent. It's a part of the subtopic. Okay, uh, logically equivalent, we also discussed some about equivalence in last lecture also. So two compound proposition P and Q are logically equivalent if P if and only if is a tautology. Okay, P if and only then it is a tautology. Okay, logical equivalent means if we write about truth table, then okay, so let's start with some example, then we will discuss about this definition. Okay, this example is the truth table, like negation P or Q is equivalent to P if P then Q, conditional statement. Okay, so let's start with P Q. Here we have negation P, so negation P, true true, false false, true false, true false. Okay, what is the negation of P? Here it is true, false. If true, then false, false, true, false, true. Now first negation P or Q. So here column, fourth column, negation P or Q. So here it is the negation P first, then Q here. Okay, so if either one of them is true, then it will become true because it is a true condition or condition. False false, then it will become false. True true, true. If either one of them is a true, then it will become true. Here condition, if and only if and then. So let's remind one example about this condition. What is the example? If I win election, then I will reduce taxes. Okay, so here I win election and I will reduce taxes, then this will become, the statement will become true. I win election but I will not lower the taxes. Okay, so it will become false. I win but I will not fulfill the promise of lower the taxes, then this statement will become false. If now here, if I'm not win the election, then it will not depend whether I lower the taxes or not. Okay, some opposition will lower the taxes, or it may be possible it not lower the taxes, but uh, it will not depend on my statement. Why? Because first statement I will become false, so this statement will become true. So here you can see that this column and this column is same: true, true, false, false, true, 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 true. So you can see that these types of compound proposition is equivalent to these types of proposition. So this is called logically equivalent. You can write as a P logically equivalent Q, or like this. Okay. Okay, so let's start with the most important subtopic, De Morgan's law. Okay, what De Morgan's law? Okay, a negation of P and Q is logically equivalent to negation P. Here you can see that and will become or negation Q. Also, if here and then or will become and. Okay. Okay. Now, if we want to find out is if this is the correct logical equivalent, then how do we find out? Like this, with the help of truth table. And if we see that both column are will become truth table are same, then we will set that this statement is a true, or like law, De Morgan's law were true. So let's start with the truth table. Okay, what do we need? First column P Q, and here negation P and negation Q. Also in bracket here P or Q and P and Q. Okay, so first let's start with the here truth table will solve this equation. Okay, so P and negation P, true false, true false, false true, false true. Q and its negation Q, here P or Q. So if either both are false, then it will become false. And what is the negation of this? If true, false, true, false, true, false, and false, true. Here what is the second value? Negation P and what is negation P? Here negation Q here, and here what is the condition? And so if both are false, then it false. If one of them is false and true, then it also become false. If both are true, then it will become true. Why? Because it's a AND condition. So you can see that this column and this column is the same truth table value. Okay, so you can see that this De Morgan's law will follow. So you have to remember this De Morgan's law. Okay, if in bracket P and Q and negation, if negation will enter in bracket, then condition of and or L or will be changed. If it is or, then it will become and. If it's and, then it will become or both are negation. And okay, so this is the De Morgan's law. Now let's talk about key logical equivalence. Okay, here identity laws. Okay, P or true, P or true, it's logical equivalent to P. Why? Here you can see that one of them are true. So if P are true, here P or P will become true. If P are true, if P are false, then also it will become this is false. Okay, sorry, here it is, you can write as a sorry, this is not or, this is and. If we want to find out if this logical equivalence is true or false, then let's start with the truth table. Here P and one of them is true. If P true, true, and either false, then it true. Okay, so what is the P and tree? If both are true, then it will become true. If one of them is false, then it will become false. Okay, you can see that this column true false and this column is same truth table, so you can say that this is the logically equivalence. Okay, so this types of logical equivalence is called identity laws. Okay, in multiplication, like identity means if we multiply 2 into 1 is equal to, it will become 2. So 1 is the multiplication of identity law. In addition, 0 is the identity. Okay, so in and condition, true is the identity laws. Okay, or and in fourth or condition, false is the identity law. Next is domination law. Same, but it always true. If P or true, so one of them are always true, so it will become true. If one of them are always false, then it will become false. So this is domination law. Idempotent law. Okay, what is idempotent? If P and P same statement, but or, so P or P, it will become same. Okay, so how do we, if we want to like example, if P are true, then this also be true. If P is false, this statement will also false. But here you, or if both are true, then it will true. If both are false, then it will become false. So you can see that same truth table. Okay, so this is the logical equivalence, and these types of laws will be called idempotent laws. Double negation. If we apply double negation, that will become logical equivalent to P. Like if I am at home, and its negation will I am not home. Now we want to apply double negation. I am not home, and its negation will become I am at home. So this will become like first statement, P statement. So if we apply double negation, then it will become same. Negation law, like we already seen these types of example. P or negation P always will become true. If why? Because either one of them are true, and here P and negation P will always become false, because either one of them are false. And when and will possible, if both are true, then the P and negation P will not become not possible at the same time. It will be true. So if either one is true, then negation false. So and condition will become, overall statement will become false. So this is called negation law. Okay, so key logical equivalence, commutative. Also in like mathematics, we also talk about like commutative, like x plus y plus z. Okay, so also if you want to like first take out in bracket addition, want to first addition in bracket, then after with the z, or also you can first addition with y plus z, and also and then after you addition with the x, then this will become same. So like this, in equivalence also commutative law are applied. If p and q is logically, so sorry, p or q is logically equivalence to q and p, okay. And here sign or will become and will become or, and also we swap the position, okay. Next, associative law, like we talk about, if first of all you want to carry out operation in bracket, also if both are and, then this will possible, okay. If both are plus, then this will possible. If first of all you have to carry out operation in p and q, then after with the help of and r, also first you carry out operation in q and r, then after that with the help of p, same as in mathematical function like this, okay. Also if both are or, then also this will apply, logically equivalent, okay. Distributive law, okay. What is distributive? Here p or bracket q and r, if or will enter in bracket, then both you can compare in this with like 2 multiplication with 3 plus 4. If 2 multiply with bracket, then it will become 2 into 3 plus 2 into 4, okay. This is the same example, so we can use in conditional also. If or will enter in bracket p or q, and also with the help of p and r, like this 2 and 3 and 2 and 4, multiplication will happen with both of these. So if or will enter in bracket, then it will or with both of these two propositions, so p or q and p or r, and this and will become in bracket, okay, like this 2 and 3 plus here 2 and 4, okay, same as this. So this is called distributive law. And next, absorption law. What is absorption law? So if here p and q with the help of p or p and q, then it will become logically equivalent to p. Why? Because you can see that if p are true and this is false, suppose p are true and q is false, then this is the AND function, so this will become false. And here you can see p is the way, let's say true. So if here or, so if both n t and f, if one is true and one is false, then all statement will become true. It is the same as we discussed, p is true, so it's logical equivalence to p, okay. This all laws you don't have to remember, but in exam, if compound proposition is asked and you have to find out about its logical equivalence, then you have to draw truth table, okay. If both the column or truth table are same, then you can say that this both compound proposition is is proportional logically equivalence. Okay, so here also more logical equivalence example will be. So this all example you don't have to remember, but like I said that if you want to find out about this logical equivalence, then you have to draw truth table of P, Q, negation P, and this compound proposition P or Q, and negation P, conditional Q. If negation P, then Q. So you have to find out about if both are truth table value are same or not. If both are same, then this is logically equivalence. Okay, logical equivalence involving conditional statement. Here all our example are involving conditional. This all example are involving biconditional statement, like this: if and only if. Okay, so now today's assignment is, so that bracket P, if P then Q, and if P then R is logically equivalent to if P in bracket Q and R using truth table. You have to draw truth table of P, Q and R, then this bracket and end function column. Okay, or and last column, and you have to show that both the column contains the same value. So you can say that this is a logically equivalent or no. Okay, so either get the same value or not. So this is the your assignment question. You have to write in your book and upload it in red and white application. So now your today's lecture is completed.